talking about gas. Oh man, gas. Very, very interesting. Okay, so, hey, talking about gas, we have to think about, that's right, 3 items. Okay, first, pressure of gas, which is pressure. The next one is the volume. Okay. Next one, temperature. Oh, that's right. Temperature. Now, okay, 3 things involved. Now, first thing we have to study, that's right, Boyle's law. Okay, we call it Boyle's law, which is, so he made the law of pressure and volume. That's it. Okay, constant temperature. Okay, let's say temperature is constant, the same temperature. Then we just change pressure. So most important formula is like this. Okay, so PV. Okay, then P times volume. Okay, which is pressure times volume. Then we change pressure. Let's say first pressure we say 1, then first volume we say 1. The first pressure and first volume you just multiply. Okay, then we're gonna have, okay, second pressure times second volume. That's it, at constant temperature. See, temperature is constant. So think about this one. When you multiply 2 numbers right here, if you increase pressure, okay, that means you just squeeze this gas. Okay, then volume is going to be less, right? Okay, decreasing. Now, what about pressure down? Okay, so less pressure, so your volume is going to be up. Okay, that's right. That's why we call inversely proportional. See? Okay, so one goes up, one goes down. Okay, let's try one question right here. That's right. You have air tank. So air tank right here. Okay, which is 12 liters. That's container. Okay, 12 liters. Okay, then it says the pressure, it says 150 bars. How about that? 150 bars. Okay, that's the gauge. Okay, reading 150 bars. That's the pressure. Okay, now you're going to jump into the water. So all the way down to this place right there, which is 15 meters lower than the surface. Okay, that's water. Now you jump into the water. Okay, all the way down to the bottom of the water, which is 15 meters from the surface. But you're gonna use this air. Okay, so every minute you should use 30 liters per minute. Okay, then how long can you stay inside of that water? That is the question. See? Then first thing you have to figure what? Oh, how much air you're gonna get in that different. So in the tank, that's a high pressure. You know what I mean? 150 bars. But as soon as this one comes out, that's different story, because the lower pressure, you're gonna get more. Okay, volume of this air, right? So you can use 30 liters per minute. Okay, so how much? That's what you have to figure it out. This is a really typical question. So the first thing you have to figure is what? That's right, pressure. See? Okay, so I call P1. How about that? Okay, so pressure for atmosphere first. Okay, you gotta add atmospheric pressure, which is a pressure ATM. Okay, that's how I call. Okay, then plus pressure for gauge, right? Okay, so which is, I say maybe gauge like this. Okay, the first one, oh, that's right, atmospheric pressure is 1, right? Okay, plus. Okay, it says reading was 150. Remember, 150 bars, which is total 151 bars. Okay, very important. Now you go down into the water, okay, then you get another pressure, right? another pressure which is like it. That's right. First of all, so you're going to get the same pressure just like this one, atmospheric pressure, which is 1, plus you go down to the water, okay, that means you get more, okay, pressure, right, which is we call dgh. So h is, we're talking about 15 meters down. That's why we just multiply 15. Okay, let's look at this dgh, okay. So d means density, which is 1.03 times 10 to the third power kilogram per cubic meter. Then now g is gravity, okay, gravitational acceleration actually, okay, 9.8 meters per second square, times the height, okay, h means height, okay, how deep after we go into the water, which is 15 meters. We figure everything out, which is 1.51 bars. That's what we're going to get. That means this one is 1.5 right there. See? This means, okay, 1 plus 1.51, okay, 1.51, which is 2.51 bars. Okay? Now we are looking for the second volume, which is the V2 equals the P1 V1 over P2. So we just plug everything in. There's a pressure 1, which is 151, so 151, times V1, which was, that's right, 12 liters, right? Now the bottom one, the new pressure, which is 2.51. So we're going to get new volume, which is 725 liters. Wow, lots, right? Now, all we have to do, you divide how many minutes? Okay, because time, so we can get T equals total volume. But, okay, remember that. In the tank, so we're going to get, still we cannot take everything out because 12 liters is the original volume without any pressure, right? Okay, that means, so actually we can use what? So 12 liters, you subtract 12 liters, right? So minus 12, which is, you can use only 700, what? 13 liters. That's it. So total 713 liters divided by, okay, so every minute we can use 30 liters. Okay, so liters. So then this is going to be about 24 minutes. That means you can stay inside the water, that's right, about 24 minutes. That's it. Okay, after Boyle's law, then we can talk about, that's right, next important one is Charles. Oh, okay, Charles' law. Very interesting. So Charles' law is like this one, okay? So remember this one, okay? So VT, just like this. Remember this picture. So like a V1 over T1 equals VT again. So V over T. Then this is going to be 2, this is going to be 2. Then at constant, what? Pressure. Okay, as long as we have the same pressure, so we're going to have this one. That's Charles' law. Okay, very interesting. That means to think about it. Okay, this is the fraction. So if you increase this top one, so you're going to increase this one too, right? Okay. What about this one? So the volume decreased, then temperature also decreased. That's what we call reduction, right? Reduction of fraction. So top one, Boyle's law, PV, which is what? Inversely proportional, right? So P goes up. Remember now, okay, P goes up, then this one going down, right? Like that's why inversely proportional. What about this one? Going up and up, the down to down. Okay, that's why this one is directly proportional. Now we have a beautiful conclusions right here. Okay, remember now, so PVT, that's what you have to remember. PV over T equals PVT. just like PVT. Now, so you gotta remember this one. The first one is the P1, V1, T1. Now the second one is P2, V2 over T2. Oh man, so we can enjoy a lot. We all have a, what? Photographic memory. That's why I wrote this one down in different color. Please remember this picture, okay? Right there.